you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcast, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Here courtside with head coach Lori Fish before they take on Concordia St. Paul. And I know there's a lot that makes these weeks long, just leading up to game day and hoping you get there and everything's fine. Is it kind of a relief when you get to walk into the gym and know, okay, now it's just about the game that's playing tonight?
Yeah, there's a lot of variables that go into playing, that's for sure. And a lot of the stuff you can't control. And so anytime we have the opportunity to go out there and play, it's definitely a privilege, because right now that is so up in the air.
I look at this team, and obviously your strength is the defense. That's not telling anybody any news, and you guys have made tremendous strides and are such a good defensive team. What has to be the biggest hallmark of the defense against the opponent tonight in Concordia St. Paul to make you guys successful?
It will be difficult, but we have to take away their penetration, but yet be able to still guard the three-point line, because they do both extremely well. They're a team that's going to get to the free throw line, like I told you earlier in the week. They've made 188, and we've attempted 135, and so we have to be able to slow them down in transition, own the paint, and guard the three-point line.
When you look at offensively for this team, you guys have a lot of different options. Tori Wirtz, foul trouble, time on the floor wasn't the same as it normally would have been on Sunday against Duluth. How do you get her going early against Concordia St. Paul, knowing that they're going to be trying to take her away at the same time?
Yeah, that's the nice thing. You know, we want to get Tori going, but we have a lot of people that can do a lot of things. And so from that standpoint, it's, you know, sometimes when you shut down one of your best players, you don't know who to go to next, but we have a lot of options. But she's so big a part of what we do, and anytime we can get her rolling, it just makes things a lot easier.
How much of, you look at the conference stats, and you don't really have anybody except for Brenna really in the top 25 in minutes played. You've been able to rotate people so well and keep everybody so fresh. This time of year, as you kind of hit this midpoint and start down the stretch, how much of an advantage does that give you, knowing that everybody's so fresh up and down your roster?
Yeah, I like that we have depth. Obviously, it makes my job easier, knowing that we can put fresh legs out there, and we have to continue to do that and continue to develop our bench, because especially down the stretch, it will be critical.
A couple of teams, like you said, that like to have it on the perimeter and penetrate and try and score that way. When you look at your posts and how they have to continue to defend, it's not the same type of challenge that we saw with Duluth, defending such a great post player, but they have to be a part of that defense. What do your posts need to do to assist what's going on the perimeter throughout this game?
You know, their post player, I think, leads them in scoring, so it's going to be a challenge. And she is a top shot blocker in the league, so she will pose problems on the defensive end for us. But she can step out, she can put it on the floor, but she does a great job. They find her stepping over the top, and she's really does finishes well around the basket. And so not only do we have to be concerned about her, but I think our defending their on-ball screen stuff will be critical, and being able to kind of own that paint area, not letting them get so deep.
And then one of the biggest things offensively over the next 2 nights is going to be taking care of the basketball this week. What was the message there, and what do you work on to make sure that your team can continue to do that for the most part of the season, which has been a strength?
I think the key will be playing the pace, our pace, and not getting caught up on both these teams really like to run, and the tempo has to be our pace. And I'm not saying we will slow it down, but we can't get sped up, and we got to play within our system and not take a bunch of quick shots, because if they're not going in, it'll be a long night for us.
And then finally, obviously this is a big challenge with these two teams out of the South. It's not your division, which is a little bit different, but still the challenge in the games you want to go get and prove yourself against the South. Is your team up like that and welcoming that here on a long week with 3 games in less than 7 days?
It's always interesting, JW, because I never can figure out the mood of our team or what they're thinking. And so, but I do know that we have an experienced team and they understand the importance of stuff. But I always ask our coaching staff, you got to feel, because I never do. I never know how to read them, but I'm glad we're at home. So it's going to be a great basketball game. Hopefully, people can tune in to you or get here and watch, because it's going to be some really good basketball.
No doubt about it, Coach. Should be fun. Best of luck.
Appreciate it.
Head coach Lori Fish, Huskies taking on the Golden Bears. We come back courtside after this. It's Husky Courtside Countdown. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most: people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Back inside Hallebeck Hall, Husky Courtside Countdown with you. J.W. Cox here, happy to be here for some Husky basketball on a Friday night. Husky fans, if you're looking for a career in a dynamic industry with a stable company based in St. Cloud since 1978, Speedy Delivery has been your next day delivery specialist. They're currently looking for round delivery drivers, CDL drivers, vehicle mechanics, full-time and part-time package handlers. For more information, visit speedydelivery.com or call 320-251-6697. Speedy's an equal opportunity employer and a proud supporter of Husky athletics. Huskies and Golden Bears here in a big one this year as St. Cloud State comes in with 9 wins and a 7-1 conference mark, top in the NSIC North. Meanwhile, the Golden Bears have racked up 10 wins in their first 12 games. They are 6-2, only behind Mankato in the NSIC South. Those two teams both clear of Sioux Falls in third at 5-3, and Southwest and Wayne, who are 4-4. Huskies and Bulldogs clear of Bemidji State, who's 5-3. Bulldogs 6-2 after the Husky win on Sunday, and then MSU Moorhead, Mary, Minot, Northern, all with 3 and 4 wins, and Crookston with 0-8 as the record so far this season. Huskies and Golden Bears are both 4-1 in their last 5 games. Golden Bears, the high-scoring team, as they come into this matchup in the top 3 in the NSIC in points, specifically checking in at number 3 with 74 points a game. Their scoring margin is also number 3 in the conference at 9.5 points per game. They're doing that by scoring a bunch of points. Huskies, they've got one of the top scoring margins in the NSIC, and they're doing that by defending. 63 points a game for the Huskies, but just 53 points allowed. They've allowed 58 per game over their last 5. Meanwhile, the Golden Bears, 69 points per contest allowed over their last 5. These two teams meeting for the 33rd time all time, and it goes back to 1977. Huskies in the NSIC are 5-5 all time here at Hallenbeck Hall. 16-17, that's the overall mark. Huskies trailing the Golden Bears by a single game in the series. They won the last time they met. That was back here at Hallenbeck Hall in 2020. Did not play last year, 82-72. The Huskies won here. They were up 9 at the half. The two teams got up and down and scored in the third quarter of that one. A combined 50 points scored in that third quarter between the two teams. Tori Wirtz and Madeline Dahmen both had 20-plus points in that win for the Huskies. That's a look at the matchup and the all-time look between these two teams. When we come back on the other side, it'll be a check of the St. Cloud Subaru keys to the game. Fans, don't forget to download the SCSU Athletics mobile app today. Follow all your favorite St. Cloud State sports teams to get the most up-to-date information. On the app, you'll find digital game day programs, rosters, schedules, special discounted offers from our corporate partners, and be able to participate in game day trivia contests to win awesome prizes. Download the app in the App Store. Find it on Google Play today. Keys to the game brought to you by St. Cloud Subaru. Next, as Husky Courtside Countdown rolls on from Hallenbeck. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Welcome back inside Hallenbeck Hall. Huskies and Golden Bears squaring off in a cross-divisional conference matchup. St. Cloud State 9-2, 7-1 in conference play. They've won 2 straight since their first conference loss of the season came before the break at MSU Moorhead. Golden Bears are 6-2. They've won 4 straight, including beating Mankato on Sunday 85-83. They were down 10 in that game after the first quarter with the Golden Bears. They came back and got the victory. They made 15 more field goals than Mankato did, underscoring the point that Coach Fish made in our conversation a couple of segments ago about these Golden Bears getting to the free throw line. Husky fans, Preferred Credit Inc. is a proud supporter of Husky Athletics. We're your partner in success. Check them out today at preferredcredit.com. Let's get you some St. Cloud Subaru keys to the game. Huskies and Golden Bears. Well, the perimeter defense, Coach Fish made that pretty clear. You've got to be able to handle the drive and kick nature of what this team wants to do, and that's to get to the bucket and finish, but also to kick and find open shooters. They're a good three-point shooting team. They've shot it at 33% from beyond the arc in their last 5 games, and it's a volume type operation. As I mentioned, their three-point percentage is 9th in the NSIC, so middle of the pack at 30%, but three-pointers made a little bit higher at 6 per game. That's 8th best in the NSIC, so it's going to be a part of their game. Crash the offensive glass. The Huskies, well, That's the part that Coach Fish specifically about the rebounding game, which has been good. The Huskies' rebounding margin is +2. That's top 6 in the NSIC. That's kind of where they want to be. But it's the offensive glass where they're trying to get a little bit better, crash that glass. And if it's a tough shooting start, tough shooting quarter, that's going to benefit, obviously, to get those extra opportunities in this game. And then to that point as well, knock down some threes. This is a good shooting team. We know that. Right now they come in 29% from beyond the arc, still hitting 6 per game. There are some good shooters on this team that can get streaky, get hot, and start knocking down shots. And this weekend would be the weekend to do it. They're going to have that big hot stretch against Concordia St. Paul, against Mankato, the top 2 scoring teams in the NSIC, or 2 of the top scoring teams in the NSIC. You're going to need points. This Husky defense is up for the challenge, I know, but there's just too many options and too much pace for both of these teams to expect to get to win the game in the 50s against these next 2 teams. If it happens, I'll glad to be wrong and see the Huskies defense do just that. But again, if they're going to have a week where they're going to start knocking down those shots in a high volume, this has got to be it for the Golden Bears, or against the Golden Bears. And then we always give you one that's kind of an overarching theme. You're going to get pressured over these next 2 games. The Huskies are going to get pressured by the opposing defenses over these next 2 games. Have to keep their composure. In a big way, composure is going to play into that. That's a little bit what Coach Fish was talking about when it came down to pace. Yeah, you don't want to necessarily slow it up completely or get out of character there, but don't let them push you out of your character and make you make those mistakes. And I think that's what Coach Fish is looking for to keep her team away from in this game. They have certainly the capability of doing that. They are one of the most composed and controlled teams when they're rolling at times, but that's going to be a key in this one. Huskies and Golden Bears coming towards the tip. We'll get you the starters on the other side and then get you the opening tip of this one. A Friday night inside Halifax, 1 game, but we will have games the next 3 of the next 4 nights as the men will squeeze one in against Concordia St. Paul as they got back rolling late this week. So they will play Monday night against the Golden Bears. TBD if they can get that one rescheduled against Mankato. Mankato having their own issues all over the place. And so as Coach Fish said, you're happy to get to this point and be able to play some basketball. We're happy to be able to watch some basketball. Follow your favorite Husky basketball and Husky athletics teams on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Follow them on social media for your chance to win prizes and stay current with your favorite Husky athletics team. Starters on the other side, then we get to the tip-off of this one. It's Husky basketball tonight at Halifax against Concordia St. Paul, and as always, from Learfield.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Back with you inside Halifax Hall. Huskies and the Golden Bears coming your way this evening. JW Cox here courtside. Let's get you the starting lineups presented by Reyes Radiology. We'll bring a little bit more on each of these players as we lead up to tip in a few moments. But for the Golden Bears, and Amanda Johnson in her 7th season sends out a starting lineup of the sophomore from St. Francis, Minnesota, Sydney Skittovich at 5'11" from St. Francis High School. Megan Dubois, 5'7" junior from Brooklyn Park and Park Center High School, also gets the start. Another forward, Lindsay Becker, a 6'1" freshman from Shoreview, Minnesota, and Mounds View High School in the starting lineup. Jayden Hanson, a 5'6" sophomore guard from St. Michael Albertville High School, and then Riley Wheatcraft, a transfer originally from University of Northern Iowa, but she's from Prior Lake, Minnesota, at 5'11", the senior guard in the starting lineup. Skittovich, Dubois, Becker, Wheatcraft, and Hanson in the starting lineup for the 7th-year head coach, Amanda Johnson. Meanwhile, for 12th-year head coach Lori Fish, a starting lineup of Tori Wards, Brenna Evans, Kelsey Peschel, Nikki Kilbottom, and Erin Navarjil. Navarjil is the senior forward at 6 foot from Albany High School. Kilbottom, the senior forward at 6'2" from Eau Claire North High School. Kelsey Peschel, the junior at 5'6" from Sauk Center High School. Brenna Evans, the 5'8" junior guard from De Pere and West De Pere High School. And then Tori Wards, the senior guard at 5'8" from Hutchinson, Minnesota. It's your Reyes Radiology starting lineup. CDI is now Reyes Radiology, is the national leader in advanced diagnostic and interventional radiology. The starting 5 is brought to you by Reyes Radiology, bringing brilliance to health and wellness. The tip comes your way next. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
On the Husky Sports Network from Learfield, this is Huskies basketball, brought to you by St. Cloud Orthopedics. Live better. Mies Outland, Minnesota's premier power sports dealership for over 75 years. And by Deerwood Bank. Some call it Minnesota nice. We call it #Deerwood nice. The tip is moments away. Now let's go courtside. Here's the voice of Huskies basketball, J.W. Cox.
Another chance to put it on the line tonight for St. Cloud State women's basketball, aware of the challenge posed by a fast-moving, hard-driving offensive attack in blue and gold. St. Cloud State brings a proven winning defensive formula into the fight once again. The wild card, that coiled Husky potential on the offensive side of the floor, waiting to spring and propel this team to even further heights. For the Huskies, another challenge, another chapter, and for the rest of us, another chance to enjoy what this team has become. This is Husky basketball. Friday night at Hallenbeck, frigid cold outside, but ready to get things fired up for St. Cloud State and Concordia St. Paul. Good evening, I'm J.W. Cox, right here on the Varsity Network app, and with you on the stream as well on the NSIC network. Glad to be with you. However you're tuning us in for this one, should be a fun one between the Golden Bears and the Huskies. Promised you some more details on some of those starters. Their top scorer for the Golden Bears, they have a lot of options, and not a lot of these scorers separated by too many total points, but Lindsay Becker comes into this matchup as technically the top scorer, 2 more points than Megan Dubois on the season, both averaging right around 13 points a game, both shooting at over 40% from the floor. Dubois, the outside threat, 38% with 19 made threes over those first 12 games. Becker doing it inside, 45% from the floor, 44 blocks on the season, which is #1 in the NSIC, something Coach Fish referenced. Dubois also the top assist maker on this team with 67 total assists. She's 17th in the conference in points, but #1 in assists. One of those players on the receiving end of those assists is also Riley Wheatcraft. She averages over 12 points a game. Their top 3-point shooter, 37% from the floor, averaging about 2 threes per game with 24 hit over their first 12, 20 assists and 21 steals. The former Northern Iowa Panther impacting the game as well. And then a defense and rebounding threat in Sydney Skittovich. Skittovich, 10.5 points a game, another player in double figures, but 8 boards a contest. And Skittovich, number 2 in the conference in rebounding and top 10 in minutes played. So Skittovich is out there on the floor quite a bit for the Golden Bears. For your St. Cloud State Huskies and those starters, well, 2 times now this season, Nikki Kilbon has been the NSIC North Player of the Year. Last couple of seasons, she's been an all-conference second teamer as well. We know all about that. 1,125 points in her career, over 709 rebounds, which gives her the second most for the Huskies in the program since the year 2000. 21 points in the win over Duluth, averaging 12 and 7, shooting at 50% on the season. 12 points on average for Brenna Evans. She's got 34 assists on the year, which is top 12. Number 3 in steals on the season as well for Brenna Evans. Out there with Tori Wirtz, Aaron Navarjil, and Kelsey Peschel. The tip is up and controlled by Nikki Kilbon and the Huskies. We'll start with possession going right to left, and we're underway. Glad you're with us. Huskies in their white uniforms, checkerboard pattern down the side. Such a great look. Golden Bears in their blue uniforms trimmed in gold. 15 on the timer. Ball swings around the outside to Navarjil. Left wing 3, put it up, came up just short. Rebound underneath Tori Wirtz. She was fouled going back up. Well, they missed the 3, but crashed the offensive glass. So there you go, and Tori Wirtz will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Tori 68% at the free throw line this season. UMD was just the 3rd time in the last 16 games for Tori. She scored less than 10 points as she can't hit the front end of that one. Tori just 7 times in the last 29 games without 10 points. She missed the second free throw, but Aaron Navarjil the offensive glass. So the Huskies 2 times. They get extra chances, and they go to Nikki Kilbon, who pours it home. Kilbon 11-27 on the points all time. She's 21 in the conference, number 21 in the conference, top 10 in rebounding. That was her 3rd 20-point game of the season on Sunday against Duluth. The drive right side for Dubois, forced out of her hand by Brenna Evans, last year's top defender in the North. Inside it goes for Skitkovich. She was defended well by Tori Wirtz, put up the shot, missed it. Rebound Huskies, pushed down the floor. 1 and done on that defensive side as Wheatcraft guards on Wirtz. Ball goes top of the key for Evans. Up on the high post extended for Nikki Kilbon, around to Evans. On the wing with 15 on the timer. Brenna starts to drive, draws a crowd, kicks to Nikki. Head fake on the free throw line jumper. Drives inside, too strong, off the glass, no good. And the rebound pulled down by the Golden Bears. Pushed up the floor by Dubois. Feeds it off left side, that's Hansen. Hansen in the lane, lost it. And it might have gone off Hansen. That's what the bench thought for the Huskies. And the Huskies, did they use the wrong size ball? That happened like 3 times last year. But the bench got it in there. And it was the right size, just not good enough. As on the inbounds, Kelsey Peschel is going to be called for the foul. So back to action with the proper basketball. Golden Bears have it out, standing between the I and E and Huskies. Dubois trying to trigger it into the lane. Instead settles for the pass to the corner for Hansen. Watched closely by Peschel. 8.5 to go. Huskies up 2-0 so far on the Golden Bears. Drive inside. Dubois had it stripped away by Brenna Evans. And a whistle and a foul. Screened off on that one. Tough to see there. The official was right there to make the call. And it'll be 2 shots for Dubois. Oh my heavens. The camera wasn't screened off, and that was a picture-perfect strip going up. That's rough. First free throw goes down. Fine to have the luxury of the replay. Again, rough when he's standing right there. Second free throw, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Huskies rather. Pushed up the floor by Brenna Evans. Left side, drives into the lane, stops, hesitates, and pulls it back out on the right angle. High post, go to Nikki. Nikki looking to distribute from there with 19 on the timer. Trying to get Tori Wirtz cutting through. Instead goes left wing for Evans. Evans dribbling with the right hand. Tried to throw it to Tori, saved inbounds by Aaron Avergil. 8 on the timer. Wirtz has it, top of the key. Starts to drive left side. Nikki Kilbottom rolls. Tori back to the top. Kelsey Peschel, time winding down, put it up, couldn't hit it. Rebound, Kilbottom fighting for it, and pulled away by Skiptovich. Be a good battle there, rebounding-wise, as Dubois drives all the way down to the rim, and she puts it up and puts it in. Nobody stopped ball. It's 3-2 in favor of the Golden Bears. 7:48 to go. That's that pace that Coach Fish was talking about that could be there from the Golden Bears. They don't want to necessarily get caught up in that, but defensively have to be mindful of it. Kilbottom to a cutting Evans around the screen, lays it up and lays it in. Little give and go from the high post. Defenders got caught up with Nikki, and Kilbottom drops it over the top. 4-3. Huskies with the 1-point lead. Ball swings to the left side corner. Skiptovich into the lane for Dubois. Kick it out. 3-ball up. No good off front rim. Long rebound out to the Golden Bears. Dubois got it again. Off the miss. One bounce into the lane. Becker backing her way in. Missed the shot. Nikki Kilbottom forcing the tough shot. Comes up short. Brenna met by a defender right at the timeline. Pushes her way down to the right wing. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. 4-3. Huskies with the lead. Ball poked away. Brenna tracks it down, and then she was run into by Jaden Hansen. Battling for the loose ball. And that will draw the whistle and the foul.
4 for 10.
And 3 Huskies coming in. Morgan Drahan, Caitlin Peterson, Katrina Tice. In for Evans, Peschel, and Kilbottom. Drahan in. She's been such a key player for that depth. The redshirt freshman from Hortonville, Wisconsin, averaging 2.5 points per game. But 15 assists. And has had an assist in 9 of the 11 contests. Averaging an assist every 10 minutes, basically. Katrina Tice out there, the junior, redshirt junior from Maple Grove. 6 points a game, but had 11 on Sunday against Duluth. Tori Wirtz had the ball slip out of her hands, and it bounced right there to Wheatcraft, who takes it down the other end, and the turnover into a bucket makes it 5-4 Golden Bears. Just a slight mishandle. Drahan, right side wing, wearing the long white sleeves today, just like Katrina Tice always does. Back to the top of the key, Navarrete. Through the hands of Peterson over to Drahan, 18 on the timer. Drahan looking to dribble back up to the top of the key, turns around the screen, got in the lane, tried to slip it to Tice. It was knocked away by the Golden Bears. So back-to-back turnovers. Huskies down a point and on defense. Hansen slings it over to the right side for Wheatcraft. Back to Dubois, looking to create in the lane. Hands off to a running Skiptovich, who missed the layup. Good help defense over there to make it tough. Rebound to the Huskies and push down the floor. Right side wing, Peterson back up top for Wirtz. Draheim over to Navarrete in the left corner. Under 6 to play here in the first quarter. 5-4. Huskies have the early deficit here by 1. Back cut. Caitlin Peterson looking to finish right side and does. Beautiful find from Drahan to a cutting CP. And Caitlin Peterson, the redshirt senior from Lakeville North, gets it done. 4 points on Sunday. 2 clutch free throws, part of that against Duluth late. 6-5, up by 1. Wheatcraft drives, hangs, can't hit from 7. Rebound pulled down by Drahan. Back-to-back stops 3 times in the last 4 trips down the floor. 5.5 to go. Bounce pass into Tice in the lane. She'll kick it. Baseline jumper. Drahan put it up. Off back iron, no good. Rebound. Caitlin Peterson kept it alive, but out of bounds it goes, and it will be Golden Bear basketball. Brenna Evans checks in for Tori Wirtz. Huskies up a point, 6-5 here early going. Glad you're with us. St. Cloud State. Well, they squared off against the other team that was tied for first in the North on Sunday and prevailed against Duluth with a 71-67 victory. 19 in the first quarter, 23 to close in the fourth. Took over sole possession of first place. Dubois, high bouncing dribble against Brenna Evans to cross the timeline, gets it right back. Dribbles towards the left side, kicks into the left corner. 3 off back iron, no good. Rebound offensively pulled down by the Golden Bears. That's Sydney Schultz, the junior, just into the game. Back out to Dubois for 3, and she'll knock it down. First made 3 for anybody in this game. Teams have gone over their first 3 combined. Golden Bears hit it and take an 8-6 lead. Brenna Evans stopped her dribble early there, but goes into the high post for Nikki Kilbottom. Tried that same play. Kilbottom left alone from 15, nothing but the bottom of the net. They gave it to her. It's her game. She hits it. She's got 4. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Tori Peschel's getting set to check in. Will come in during the media timeout. Ball poked away by Brenna Evans from Dubois, who tracks it down at the timeline. 18 on the timer. Dubois drives. Kick into the corner. Close out by Caitlin Peterson. Drive for Skiptovich, and she lays it up and lays it in. Lob down the floor. Katrina Tice running rim to rim. Too strong, though. The Huskies will turn it over, and that'll get us to immediate timeout. 10-8. Golden Bears have the ball when we come back to Hallenbeck after this cross-divisional matchup. Huskies down 2 early. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Dear Diary, things I love about Quick Trip. Glazer donuts. Duh. Fuel. Fresh food. Fun treats. But even the little things like stamps, money orders, gift cards, I get them there. Crazy clean bathrooms. So nice with the kids in tow. No fee ATMs. Free air for my tires. A lot of stores charge for that. Not my Quick Trip. And they always smile and make my day. I think I'm in love. And I think they love me.
Husky fans, Beast Outland of Watkins and St. Cloud is the largest Polaris dealership on earth. Family owned and operated for over 75 years. See the entire inventory online at beastoutlet.com. 10-8, Golden Bears with the lead. 10-win team coming from the south. Take on the Huskies tonight. Nikki Kilbot leading the way so far with 4 points. Huskies have turned it over 3 times in this game. That's turned into 2 Golden Bear points so far. Right side wing for Hansen, the starter, trying to cross over on Caitlin Peterson. Tori Peschel in for the first time. Dubois drives down the lane, right side, and finishes. Got a step past Brenna Evans. Now Brenna needs help getting the basketball in and gets it from Tori Peschel. Peschel, redshirt freshman, second season with the program out of Sauk Center, 5'9". Scored points in 8 of the 11 Husky games so far. Top of the key, Katrina Tice to the left for Evans. Evans to Peterson. Peterson catch and shoot, wide open 3, off back iron, no good. Tori Peschel has the rebound on the baseline left. Looking to kick it out, had it poked away, tried to track it down again. Now it's tied up and it'll be Golden Bear ball. Never quite could find an outlet despite corralling the offensive rebound, which is something that Tori Peschel does. Averaging 3 boards per game, had 5 in 18 minutes against Duluth. Peterson will sit. Nikki Kilbottom checks in. Dubois pushes it straight through the middle of the floor. Guarded by Brenna Evans. Right side wing it goes for Wheatcraft. Holds it above her head on that wing. Guarded by Tori Wertz. Back to Dubois. Fires a pass cross court. Tapped out of bounds by Katrina Tice. And it'll be Golden Bear ball on the far side in front of section 113. Coach Fish mentioned a couple of times that free throw battle. When you look at it, second most free throws attempted and made for the Golden Bears coming into this game in the conference. They've outscored their opponent at the free throw line in 8 of 12 contests. And in 8 of 12, they've made at least 15 free throws. Top of the key, Wheatcraft into the lane, stolen by Brenna Evans. Foul on whom? So the steal from Brenna stays, and then a reach-in foul was called on Skitkovich. It's a little confusing there for a minute. But it is Husky basketball, foul on Skitkovich. That's her first. 3:08 to go. It's 12-8. Golden Bears lead by 4. Huskies, meanwhile, their opponents have been held to the fewest free throws made and fewest free throws attempted so far this season. So kind of the free throw defense, not allowing teams to get theirs. The ball's poked away by the Golden Bears. Again, Wheatcraft got her hands on it and found Dubois. That's a 4th turnover in this game already, forced by the Golden Bears. Wheatcraft trailing the play, picked up by Tori Wertz. Dubois finds her. Now Wheatcraft holds it there. Goes to the right side. Skitkovich, watched by Tori Peschel. 15 on the timer. Handoff to Dubois. Guarded by Brenna Evans. Look at a back rim. Instead goes around the screen. Becker slips the screen, drives to the baseline, and lays it up and lays it in. 6-0 run for the Golden Bears, and they're up 6, 14-8. Huskies 2 turnovers on their last 3 possessions and 3 straight empty trips, looking for a bucket. Back to the top, Tori Peschel. Tori Wertz, right side wing, got Wheatcraft on skates, pulls up, hits the 3! Tori Wertz and the team needed that one to go, and it does. 14-11. Little step in, little step back, defender slips, and Tori buries it. 14-11. Becker well away from the bucket, guarded by Nikki Kilbot. Drives towards the baseline right, trying to slip it into Schultz. Does on the wing. She's watched by Katrina Tice. 12 on the timer, up to Skittovich. Skittovich crossing over, got it into the lane, knocked away, and it goes off the foot of a Husky out of bounds. 7 on the timer. Is out of bounds off Tori Wirtz. Erin Navaja will check in for Tori Peschel. Big 3 from Tori Wirtz. She comes into this game needing now just 2 more to get into the top 3 all time in 3-pointers made, and now just 9 more to get into the top 2 in Husky history. 2 on the timer. Wheatcraft didn't get it away, and it's a block anyway. At the top, it's a shot clock violation, and the Huskies defend a premium 30 seconds of defense right there and shut down the Golden Bears in a 3-point game. 14-11, minute 41 to go in the first quarter. Huskies as a team on the season, averaging 17 points a quarter in the fourth. Golden Bears a little closer to their average, which is 17.5. Ball on the baseline, tapped away, finds its way to Navratil. She tries to drive, nearly lost it, slips it out to Tori Wirtz. Huskies got to settle it in, find that composure. Tori controls it, goes to Navratil, trying to slip it inside to Tice with 10 on the timer. Back up top, Tori drives left side of the lane, leans with the left hand, off glass and rattles it home. 5 straight for Tori Wirtz, and it's a 1-point game, 14-13. Golden Bears with the lead, minute 9 to go. Good lean by Tori there. We've seen her do that now into a 5th season. Dubois, right side. Cutter underneath. Becker lets the defender fly by. Missed the shot. Rebound tapped around. Tori got it loose to Navratil. Up the floor goes to Evans. Evans attacking one-on-one. Leaning in. Lay it up and was fouled. And the free throws coming for Brenna Evans to possibly take a lead for St. Cloud State. Kelsey Peschel will check into the game for Katrina Tice. Huskies go a little smaller here late in the quarter. Good minutes from Tice defensively. Sydney Schultz sits down for the Golden Bears. Sarah Kuma is also already out there a couple of possessions before as Brenna hits the first free throw. Second trip to the line for the Huskies. Golden Bears have been there once. That was on their second possession of the game. Tie game at 14 apiece. Brenna gives the Huskies a 15-14 lead with both free throws. Evans has 4. 15-14 Huskies, 52 seconds to go in the first quarter here at Hallenbeck. Tori Wirtz will push up and make the inbounds less academic, force them to get it into the hands of Hansen. So they kept it from Dubois. Hansen will push it up the floor against Kelsey Peschel. Now goes left side for Dubois. Bounces it into the lane. Stolen away by Tori Wirtz. A steal in the last 5 of the last 7 points for the Huskies. They're up by 1 with the basketball. Brenna driving. Brenna baseline. Jumper. Can't knock it down. Rebound tapped out by Nikki Kilbottom. Brenna might have gotten away with the elbow or the little push off there. But on the baseline, step back. Couldn't knock it down. Still up a point. 30 seconds to go. Shot clock on. About a 0.8-second differential. There is tenths of a second. It'll go down on the shot clock under 10 as well. So it's basically a 1-second differential, but a little bit less. So Dubois is going to hold it. Brenna push up. No, the rest of the Huskies behind her will. Dubois will dribble it with 13. Right in front of us. Brenna, maybe a screen from Becker. Screen comes. Pass goes right side. Becker rolls. Navratil meets her. That's a travel. She traveled and had it blocked out of bounds. How many times did she get to move her feet? But it was blocked away as the help defense came over, and it's going to be Golden Bear basketball. Should have been a turnover. 3 seconds left. 0.3 differential. Inbounds, looking to get the cut. They did. They got it up, and they'll call a foul. Kelsey Peschel is going to get whistled for the foul. And free throws for the Golden Bears. The shuffling of the feet. Huskies played perfect defense on the rolling Becker there. Pivot foot didn't stay. Nobody saw it. Free throw, no good. Best they can do is tie here on this free throw. Jaden Hansen, sophomore. Hits the second. Just 2 seconds left. Hansen's a 77% free throw shooter. Huskies will get it inbound to Tori Wirtz. Tori launches it from 3-quarter court and just comes up short and wide to the right. It's a tie game at 15. Battle of 2 of the top teams in the NSIC. So far, Nothing decided. 1 quarter of play in the books, 15 apiece. Golden Bears and Huskies. Second quarter is next. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
St. Cloud State tied at 15 with the Golden Bears. Huskies got 5 points late in that first quarter from Tori Wertz. Her first 5 of the game, and that leads the way in scoring 8 points on the other side for Megan Dubois. Top assist maker on this team, but she's finding her way to the bucket and into the scoring column. We're tied at 15. Huskies start with the basketball here in the second quarter. Tori with it on the left side wing, dribbles with the left hand down to the baseline, draws a second defender, slips it back to Kilbot. Nikki looking for the cross-court pass, instead settles for Navarjo, top of the key. Around a screen, handoff goes to Tori to the free throw line. Wertz crossing it over with 8. Now with 7, over to the right side, Peterson. Peterson crossing it over in the lane, down the lane, left side. CP pulls up and hits. Caitlin Peterson, 4 points here in this first half, and the Huskies take a 2-point lead. Jaden Hansen pushed it up the floor, guarded by Tori Wertz. Over to the right side wing it goes. Dubois. Dubois slips it up to Hansen. Hansen holds it waist high. Hansen over the left-hand side. Becker. Becker well away from the bucket. 14 on the timer. Becker with the right-hand dribble. Sprints and pushes it over to Skittovich. Down to the baseline. Becker again. She'll kick out Wheatcraft for 3 and she knocks it down. She didn't have a lot of space. She doesn't need a lot of space to hit shots like that. And Riley Wheatcraft, top 11 in the NSIC in three-pointers made, knocks down another. It's 18-17 in favor of the Golden Bears. Nikki Kilbot driving in on Becker will draw the blocking foul as Becker hit the deck. Nikki put it on the deck to drive and will get 2 free throws. Freshman Becker right there among that passel of 4 Golden Bears that are all averaging double figures. Picks up her first foul as Kilbot hits the free throw. Nikki, player of the week in the NSIC North. Second time she's gotten those honors this year. Also did so 29th of November. Both of those games, or both of those weeks, what they have in common? Well, the honors came after a big game against UMD. She gets up for the Bulldogs. Well, right now she's got 6 in this game against Concordia St. Paul, to go along with 3 rebounds and an assist and 2 blocks. Dubois, top of the key, run off the three-point line, and that time the drag of the pivot foot noted and whistled. So steps called on Dubois. It'll be a turnover for the Golden Bears. Just their 4th. Huskies have committed 5, but 3 of those came in the first 5 minutes of this game. Settled it down since. 8.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Tori Wertz working on a 5-point game. Her team up by 1, 19-18. Looking for a cutter. Navarjo wasn't there. Step back 3 straight away. Brenna comes up just short. Rebound pulled down by Becker. Huskies as a team are just 1 of 5 from deep. Right side wing on the dribble. Hansen tries to get along the baseline, cut off by Brennan. Dubois now picked up by Wertz. Into the lane it goes. Back in, Skittovich. Put it up, put it in, plus a foul. Gonna call that on Caitlin Peterson. Screened off of that one. Say CP got her with the body. Skittovich going to work. She's got it with that left arm. Either way, a shot and a chance to complete a 3-point play for Skittovich. Span the lead for the Golden Bears. Off back iron, no good. Wheatcraft the rebound. Offensive glass finds Dubois. Top of the key, around a screen, puts up the three and knocks it down. Sort of a screen. Three goes down, so it turns into a 5-point possession and a 4-point lead for the Golden Bears. Offensive rebound on the missed free throw, and then the triple. 23-19. Golden Bears up by 4. Brenna, left side wing. She drives off the three-point line, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Brenna. Got away with one. That one was far less egregious than the one she got away with. It all evens out in the wash, I suppose. Brenna will sit down. That is her second foul. Morgan Draheim pushed into the game. Draheim defending on Dubois. Katrina Tice also out there. She's got Skittovich well away from the bucket. She crosses it over, drives to the low block right. Back out Wheatcraft up for three. Rattle around and back down. The touch from Riley Wheatcraft. And this is a run for the Golden Bears now. 8-0 on the run. They're up by 7. 26-19. Huskies need a bucket in a big way. Where do they go? Nikki Kilbot calls for it, gets it at the high post. Turns around, faced up on Becker. Cutter through, that's Navragil. Navragil in the lane. Aaron goes to work, left hand, and puts it home. 26-21. Huskies trying to tune the defense back up now. Dubois pushing it up the floor against this Golden Bear team. Third in the conference in points scored, third best differential. All the way out near us. Hansen forced to pick that one up. She crosses over, drives, kicks. Skittovich from the corner for three, and that one pours down. They've hit 4 straight. Their last 4 have gone down for the Golden Bears. 29-21. They're up by 8. And that margin is creeping ever wider. They're outscoring the Huskies by 12 at the three-point line. Now poked away on the lob inside. Skittovich has the loose ball and the steal. The Huskies turn it over. Dubois drives. She's poked away from behind by Katrina Tice. Missed the shot, got to stop. Pushed up by Drahan. Find Tori Words. Huskies down by 8, 29-21. Lob goes into the post. Tice faces up. 2-point jumper, no good. Long rebound. Drahan tracks it down. Drahan push back out. Tori Words straight away. Left angle three. Can't hit it. Rebound. Tice underneath. She's fouled. That'll be the second one on the Golden Bears. So the Huskies have it out of bounds underneath their own bucket. Tori Pesha will check into the game for Nikki Kilbot. Offensive glass, they're crashing. Even at 4 apiece now. 5 of 6 from beyond the arc for the Golden Bears. The Huskies are just 1 of 6. So outscored by 12 at the three-point line. That's reminiscent of what happened against UMD. Huskies overcame that. So many other things they did, forcing 17 turnovers in that game. Tori inbounds, catch and shoot three, puts it up, can't hit it, rebound. Controlled by Hansen. 1 of 7. Down 8, 29-21. Hansen right side, drives and walks. 5:57 to go. Life off the turnover. Huskies trying to back it up with a bucket now. 17 turnovers forced by the Huskies against the UMD Bulldogs on Sunday. Turn that into 19 points in that game. And that's the type of things you have to do when you do get outshot at the three-point line. You find those points other ways, and they did that. Drahan, left side wing, guarded by Hansen. Top of the key, Tori Worth. She drives, got on the right side wing herself. With 10 on the timer, up to Navragil. Navragil to Draheim. Draheim with 6. Draheim to Words. Words, top of the key, drives to the right elbow, drives in on Wheatcraft, step back, and hits it. No, they say travel on the step back for Tori. So the Huskies will turn it over late in the shot clock. Leaning in on Wheatcraft. 1 step, step back. (29-21). Golden Bears up by 8 with the basketball. Right side Hansen. Hansen crosses over, goes to the baseline right for Schultz. Schultz back up top. That's Megan Gamble in for the first time for the Golden Bears. To Dubois. She drives, flying down the lane, lays it up and lays it in. 10-point lead for the first time for the Golden Bears. Huskies led it 18-17 rather. And a 14-3 run since then. Bounce on the baseline to Draheim. Draheim to Words. Top of the key over to the left side. Navragil to Tori Pesha. Under 5 to play. Back up top, Navratil. 10 on the timer. Back cut. Drahan has the pass, but traveled as she bobbled with. Now travel is the most prevalent call in this game. Just a big one late in the first quarter. Since then, point of emphasis both ways. 31-21. Huskies down 10. Work to do when we come back. 4:45 to go in the second quarter. Down 10 to the Golden Bears. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
St. Cloud State trails at 31-21. Husky fans, don't forget to stop by the Red Barn Dairy Queen on your way to the game or home from the game for your favorite ice cream snack. Red Barn Dairy Queen, located just off Highway 10 in St. Cloud. Proud supporters of Husky athletics. Down 10, the run for the Golden Bears right now is 13-3 over the last 4 minutes. Huskies have gone scoreless for nearly 3 minutes. They're on defense, so no help coming on that end. Just need a stop. High post, it goes for Schultz. Hands off Hansen. Schultz in the lane a long time, now steps out of it as it goes to Dubois in the corner. She's forced to the three-point line. Dubois now off the handoff, turns the corner, down the lane, had it poked away, finds its way into the corner. Hansen for 3 and she'll knock it down. Well, they're unconscious in the half, or in the quarter. They're 7 of 8, including 5 of 5 from beyond the arc. 34-21. Got to absorb it, got to find some answers here. Stay within shouting distance and do your work in the second half. Katrina Tice steps her way through, couldn't get the shot to go, but the rebound pulled down by Tori Peschel. Offensive glass, over to Caitlin Peterson, up for 3, that one's off left. Rebound, Tice pulls it down, she'll go up again, can't hit that one. Rebound, got it again, she'll go up a 3rd time and knock it down. Offensive glass, and the Huskies do finally get that answering bucket. 34-23, down by 11, needing some stops here. Right side Dubois, Wheatcraft, guarded by Peterson. Looking to get it inside, instead back up Dubois. Now the bullet pass to Schultz. Schultz with a high dribble down the lane, spins back inside, off glass she goes, and gets it to go. 36-23, Huskies down 13 with a free throw pending. First foul on Katrina Tice. She'll sit down. Nikki Kilbottom checks in. Off back iron, no good on the free throw. But a 13-point lead for the Golden Bears. The three-point line is doing it today. Doing it in this quarter. 5 of 5. Drive, Caitlin Peterson, right elbow, can't hit it. Long rebound, tracked down by the Golden Bears. Up the floor goes Dubois, met by Tori Wertz in the lane. Dubois fires it up, and she's fouled. I mean, tough job, and somebody's got to do it, but to anticipate while you do it makes it rough. Brenna Evans checks in. It's the first foul on Tori. Didn't get a replay of that one. They're down 13. Free throws coming for Hansen. Knocks it home. A lot of other things at play. The Huskies have to figure out defensively on some of these kicks, and the open threes given up. Some head scratchers here late in the quarters. Hansen doesn't hit the second. 37-23. Down by 14. Largest lead for the Golden Bears right now with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Trying to cut this one down. The Huskies have confidence they can always come back, but it's got to be manageable, especially against a team that scores as the Golden Bears do. Have have been in this quarter. Brenna crossing it over, baseline right, tried to slip the pass to Nikki Kilbot, lost it, got it right back. She stole it. Back to Caitlin Peterson. So the Huskies got a fresh possession. It's now down to 22 on the shot clock. High post, Nikki Kilbot. Huskies down 14. Nikki goes left side for Navarjil. Navarjil, she'll drive to the baseline. Pass Wheatcraft, put it up, couldn't get it to go, as it was partially blocked by the Golden Bears. And the rebound comes off to Concordia St. Paul. Huskies in the quarter, meanwhile, are just 3 of 11. Top of the key, Ty with it, handed off to Dubois. Dubois with 17 on the timer, slips it right back out. Wheatcraft run off the three-point line. She drives and kicks. Hansen, three-pointer from the corner, and they missed one. Rebound, though, underneath Wheatcraft, and she puts it up and puts it in. Offensive glass. Up the floor, Tori Wirtz. Huskies going quickly. Tori knifes in, knocks it down, plus a foul. Not a lot there either, but the Huskies will take it. 39-25. Wow. It's called on Becker. Trying to stop there, and Tori squeezed her way in front. So again, tough. Again, though, Huskies will take it. Tori Wirtz knocks in the free throw. It's a 13-point game, 39-26. Right side, Dubois. Dribbling with it. Got the screen. Brenna stays right there with her. Poked it away. Dubois got it back. Finds Hansen. Loose balls bouncing back to the Golden Bears here in this quarter as well. That's helped things out. Hansen top the key, watched by Tori Wirtz. Pass to Wheatcraft. Now Dubois inside Schultz. She backs it in, spins her way down, and 3 seconds in the key is whistled on Schultz. So they took an extra second to get it to her. And then she went to work, and the defense solid and nowhere to go with it. So the Huskies, big couple of possessions here off the turnover. High post right for Nikki Kilbon. 90 seconds to go. Nikki holds it above her head, goes inside. Erin Navarjil, front of the rim, put it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound pulled down underneath by the Golden Bears, taken away by Navarjil. Back inside to Tori Peschel. She's got it to the right hand in front of the rim, hooked it up and couldn't get it to go. Down 13, 39-26. Minute 13 to go. Dubois hesitates, had it poked away. And they're going to call it on Tori Peschel. It's the 15th foul on the Huskies. It's the first on Peschel. My theory is going to be that was just a late whistle on the initial poke away, because there was nothing after that as the free throw missed by Dubois. Dubois. Second one coming up. That one goes down. 40-26. Trahan pushes it on the right side wing to Tori Wirtz. Trying to get it into Kilbot with a minute to go in the first half. Huskies down by 14. Bounce pass does go to Kilbot. Faced up on Schultz, one-on-one. Nikki takes the baseline jumper, comes up just short. Rebound pulled down by Dubois. Huskies in the quarter are just 4 of 15. Dubois crosses over on Trahan, got down the lane. Nikki Kilbot blocked it away. Loose ball popped up in the air. Tori Peschel fighting with Schultz. Possession arrow favors the Golden Bears.
Hold on. I got it at right. Do we have another jump ball? Oh, quarter. Sorry.
Okay. 40-26, Huskies down 14. They were checking on the jump ball. Huskies did start the quarter with possession. Dubois lobs it up top, goes over to Hansen. Trying to get Schultz inside the lane. Wheatcraft finds her now just outside the lane, right side, 12 on the timer. Dubois around the screen, finds Hansen. Hansen back to Dubois, right side. She'll put up the catch and shoot three, halfway down and out. Rebound, ripped away by Nikki Kilbot. Huskies have the final shot here, down by 14. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Tori Peschel pushes it up the floor, finds Tori Wirtz. Back over on the left side for Navarjil. Navarjil on the wing. Huskies down 14. Kilbot straight away. 2-point jumper, knocks it down. 9 seconds left. Down by 12, 40-28. Got to defend it right here and stay down 12 at the half. Do the work in the third quarter. Drive Dubois. Dubois down the lane. Lost it. Tori Peschel has it. And the Huskies will hold at 12. 40-28. Golden Bears went off in the second quarter to the tune of 9 of 13 from the floor, 5 of 7 from beyond the arc, outscoring the Huskies by 15 there. They lead them by 12 in the game. 40-28. St. Cloud State down 12. It's halftime from Hallenbeck. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
We're here today with Scott and Esther Weeder of the Blue Line Sports Bar and Grills. Scott, I see a staff and some tablets.
The staff is just a prop left over from my Moses costume from Halloween, but the tablets contain the hallmarks of the Blue Line: family, sports, and community.
Scott, ever hear of a computer? We could print those hallmarks out or get a banner made. Just saying.
Well, honey, I decided to go old school and let people know what the Blue Line is all about. We are a team at the Blue Line and a close-knit group that has become a family, and we are a family-friendly restaurant. Our team loves it when we have a full house for a big game. And lastly, we are about the community. We have pull tabs and meat raffles that benefit many different charitable organizations.
Well done on illustrating what the Blue Line is all about. Maybe we should put your tablets on a T-shirt.
You know how long this took me to carve into stone? Now you want me to carve it into T-shirts? Not sure that'll work.
Do you see what I'm working with here?
It's all about family, sports, and community at the Blue Line Sports Bar and Grills in Sartell and South St. Cloud. The Blue Line Sports Bar and Grills, not your average sports bar.
On the Huskies Sports Network from Learfield, this is Huskies basketball. Brought to you by Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union. Banking is what we do. People is who we are. Quick Trip. See you next time. Roto-Rooter. Trusted plumbing and water cleanup services at any hour, any day. And by Preferred One. Achieve your best health with Preferred One health plans for employers. Now, this is the Huskies halftime show.
Huskies down 40-28 at the half. This game was tied at 15 headed to the second quarter. Fairly reasonable game, kind of similar to where the Huskies have usually been. And then the Golden Bears went off in the second quarter. 9 of 13 from the floor, including 5 of 7 from beyond the arc to score 25 points. Huskies outscored by 12 in the quarter to trail by 12 right now. Elsewhere in the NSIC, some cancellations. Moorhead and Augie, Minot and Southwest, Upper and Crookston. Games underway. Only Mankato at Duluth. That's a 30-28 lead for Mankato at the break. Mary at Sioux Falls a little bit later. Let's check the NSIC scoreboard. We'll look at the Franklin Outdoor box score after this. Huskies down 12 at the half, 40-28. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most, people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
We at Affinity Plus always strive to be the best we can for Minnesotans, with great products and services to help local folks and small businesses achieve their dreams. And we're proud to have our efforts recognized by Forbes, which ranked Affinity Plus the #1 credit union in Minnesota. Join Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union and bank with the best. Stop in our St. Cloud branch at 2835 West St. Germain Street, Suite 100, or visit us online at affinityplus.org. Insured by NCUA.
Dear Diary, things I love about Quick Trip. Glazer Donut. Duh. Fuel. Fresh food. Fun treats. But even the little things like stamps, money orders, gift cards, I get them there. Crazy clean bathrooms. So nice with the kids in tow. No fee ATMs. Free air for my tires. A lot of stores charge for that. Not my Quick Trip. And they always smile and make my day. I think I'm in love. And I think they love me.
Back at the half, Huskies 40-28, down by 12. St. Cloud State trailing it here, led with 8 points from Nikki Kilbon, 8 points from Toy Wirtz. Kilbon 6 rebounds, 2 assists, also 3 blocks in the game. Toy Wirtz 8 points and 1 rebound, an assist and a steal. 4 points for Brenna Evans to go along with 1 assist, 2 steals. Does have 3 turnovers, 4 assists for 4 points for Caitlin Peterson in the half. 2 points, 3 rebounds for Erin Navratil, 2 points, 3 rebounds for Katrina Tice. And a steal, no points for Tori Peschel to go along with 2 rebounds in the first half. On the other side, 15 for Megan Dubois. She's 5 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 3 of 6 at the free throw line. 10 points for Riley Wheatcraft. She's 2 of 3 at the three-point line. Also 4 rebounds for Wheatcraft and a couple of steals. They have 16 steals. Wheatcraft, the only player with more than 1 for the Golden Bears. 7 points for Skittovich. 4 points for Jaden Hansen. 2 points for Becker and 2 points for Sydney Schultz. Huskies in the first half shot at just 38%. That's a 5 of 17 second quarter. That brings them down after going 50% in the first quarter. Golden Bears 56% for the game. That's a 69% second quarter shooting, including 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. They were 2 of 6 at the free throw line, so left some free throws out there. They shot 10, going 4 of 10. The Huskies were 5 of 7 at the free throw line. Turnovers, Huskies committed 10 in the first half. Golden Bears committed 8. Points off turnover battle, 14-2 in favor of Concordia St. Paul. So turning those turnovers into far more points than the Huskies did, despite the fact that it's only a 2 turnover differential. It's a 12-point differential on the points off turnovers. Points in the paint belong to CSP, 18-16. Second chance points, 9-4 in favor of the Golden Bears, who had as high as a 16-point lead with 2 minutes to go in the second. Huskies' largest lead in this game has been 2, and that came back just a few minutes in, about 5 minutes in to the first quarter. 40-28, Huskies find themselves down 12. We'll talk second half after this. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after, after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by St. Cloud University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Huskies down by 12 at the half. J.W. Cox here with you courtside. St. Cloud State basketball tomorrow, 5:30 tip-off scheduled against Mankato. Certainly join us for that. You can keep up to date with everything you need to know on the SCSU Athletics mobile app. Follow all your favorite sports teams there. Find digital game day programs, rosters, schedules, special discounted offers from our corporate partners, and more. Download the app. Go to the App Store. Find it at Google Play today. Keys to the second half, well, you got to hit some shots. The Huskies shot just 29% in that second quarter. It was tied going into that, outscored by 12. Your difference is the second quarter when the Golden Bears hit it at 69%, the Huskies 40% less, and were outscored in that quarter alone by 15 at the three-point line. Got to hit those shots. Keep rebounding. They are +3 in the rebound margin, including +3 on the offensive glass. Have to be one and done on the defensive side as well. They have given up 6 offensive rebounds to the Golden Bears. They've got 9 themselves. And then in the half court, the execution just hasn't been there the same way we normally see it for the Huskies. So that half court offense have to find their composure, find their rhythm again in that half court. Don't have to get it all back at the three-point line. Again, they were outscored at the three-point line against Duluth, still able to win that game by 4 because of the other things they were able to do. Right now, those numbers aren't lining up, so that three-point line becomes glaring. But the Huskies, you don't have to just get into a shooting contest with them to get back into this game, but you do have to execute in that offensive half court. Husky fans, Mies Outland of Watkins in St. Cloud is the largest Polaris dealership on earth, family owned and operated for over 75 years. See the entire inventory online at MiesOutland.com. Second half comes your way next. Huskies down 12 to the Golden Bears. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit PreferredOne.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Huskies down 12 at the break. Second half on the way. J.W. Cox with you courtside as the Huskies try to make it 3 in a row and beat a South Division opponent for the first time this season. Have not played a South Division opponent until tonight. Play another one tomorrow when Mankato comes to town. Make sure you check out the SCSU Athletics Twitter handle at SCSU Huskies. Every home basketball game, vote for a player of the game. Don't forget to download the SCSU Athletics mobile app and participate in game day trivia for your chance to win t-shirts, hats, and Huskies apparel. Just the third time all season. That's right, the third time all season. The Huskies have trailed at the half. They trail by 12 here. They trailed to Fort Hays in the opener by 4. Lost that game. They trailed to Duluth on the road the first time they faced the Bulldogs. Lost that one. Or excuse me, won that one. They trailed by 8 and then won that one by 6. So 1-1 in games where they trail at the half so far this season. 40-28 is the deficit here. And well, the composure, I think, is going to be key. That was one of our St. Cloud Subaru keys to the game, kind of that big overall key headed into this one. The Huskies have the confidence. Just mentioned they did it on the road against Duluth. They're down by 2 more buckets than they were then, but home gets you at least 1 bucket. So things a little bit better. Go out, execute. They start with the basketball. I think that's been the trend. The arrows, I don't remember the last time a jump ball possession arrow in game went the Huskies' way, but they keep starting quarters with possession, and that's why. Got to make it work right here. Get a bucket, get back to 10, and then go to work. Starting with possession. Starters out there, Evans, Navrajil, Kilbot, Kelsey Peschel. As Brenna drives, had that one blocked. She thought there was some extra on that. To draw a foul, didn't happen. 40-28, so didn't get that bucket, still down by 12. High post, right side, Becker. Becker looking to hand off, now goes to work down the lane left side. Stopped by Kilbot, back out top it goes. Skittowicz finds Dubois. Dubois down the lane, she drives, kicks back out Becker. Her jump shot no good, long rebound. Brenna lets it go, and it'll be Husky basketball. Both teams empty on their first possessions. Huskies still have a chance to knock it down to a 10-point game with 9:26 to go. Well, in these situations, you always lean back on they can't stay as hot as they were in that quarter. If they do, well, then it's just a tough night. And you figure it out from there. That one saved by Tori Wirtz. And Tori's hustle not only saved the ball, but forced Sitkovich into a foul. Wow, she came from nowhere. I was getting ready to catch that ball, and then Skittowicz was after it. Tori sprinted down the sideline and draws the foul. Tori Wirtz, ladies and gentlemen. Tori Wirtz. 15 on the timer. Brenna Evans crosses over in the lane, starts to drive, now turns the corner. Down on Hansen, steps inside, got to the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Skittowicz. She'll push it down the floor. Goes to the right side. Dubois around a screen, hesitates, pushes it over to Hansen on the left. Hansen into the hands of Becker in the corner. Becker back to Dubois. Dubois to Hansen. A lot of ball movement in the corner. Dubois takes the jumper, can't hit it off back iron. Rebound Navrajil pulls it down and pulls it away. Scoreless so far in the quarter. Minute 20 gone. Tori drives, hesitates, goes off glass from 4 feet, knocks it home. 10 for Tori Wirtz. 10-point game, poked away. Oh, and it looked like Dubois hit that again after Kelsey Peschel did. But they'll say it's Golden Bear basketball. Kelsey Peschel, the hustle, strong with her as well. She'll pick up Dubois. 2 fouls on Brenna Evans, 2 fouls on Kelsey Peschel. 10-point game. Huskies the only bucket so far of the quarter. So it goes into Becker, kick to the corner, 3-ball up. Skittowicz can't hit it. The rebound pulled down by Brenna. 3 straight stops for the Huskies. 10-point game. Brenna drives from the free throw line, leans in, got the contact, and the bucket. Count it. Free throw line coming for Brenna Evans. 4-0 run to start for the Huskies with the free throw pending. Attack, attack, attack. The Huskies are. Brenna got it to go, looking to finish the 3-point play.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing it. Yeah. He wasn't. We're okay. I looked up at the clock because I thought, I don't think we were at media.
Skittowicz, that's her 3rd foul. Or no, that was called on Hansen. Skittowicz does have 3 as Brenna completes the 3-point play, makes it a 7-point game. Full court pressure for the Huskies. It's lobbed in the middle of the floor. Brenna after it, taps it away and has the loose ball. Turnover forced by the Huskies. Up the floor, Peschel. Peschel lobs it to Kilbot underneath the bucket. Nikki goes up, off glass and in. Huskies out to a 7-0 start in the quarter, and they're down by 5. 40-35. Composure, confidence, and this Husky team getting it done. Still work to do. Left side wing, drive to the baseline. Gamble Kicks it back out. Wheatcraft to a slipping Becker. Becker inside and rolls it home. Big time bucket needed by the Golden Bears, and they got it. It's a 7-point lead for Concordia St. Paul. Navragil on the wing. Back to Peschel. Peschel will dribble her way through the defense and find Tori Wirtz. Huskies down 7. Wirtz on the wing. There is a count going on. Top of the key, it goes for Peschel. Peschel starts to drive. Dubois poked it away from behind. It's going to stay with the Huskies with 12 on the timer. Seven-point deficit. They were down by 12 at the break. It's a 7-2 Husky run. Ball poked out by Wheatcraft on the inbounds. 11 on the timer. 7:24 to go in the third quarter. Torrey into Brenna Evans. Brenna turns the corner, drives right to the rim, lays it up, lays it in. Wasn't expected to be that open, and then she was. 5-point game again. Dubois off the inbounds, deep in the corner. Push it up the floor. Couple seconds to spare. She crosses over, picked up by Kelsey Peschel. One-hand pass to Becker, runs into Tori Wirtz, who draws the charge. Oh my! Tori Wirtz, big plays all around. 42-37. Just thinking throughout the week. Been here over a decade now, and there's been some impactful players. Football and basketball. Philip Klopacki was that first one. Gage Davis, of course. Brenna drives right side, finds Kelsey Peschel, straight away three, put it up, won't go down. Brenna has the rebound. Brenna goes back up. Couldn't get it to go on the rebound, pulled down by the Golden Bears. To finish the thought, Tori Wirtz belongs right in that category of most impactful Huskies that I've covered of any sport. Hansen for three, and she answers. Big one rattles home there, little 6-point swing, make it an 8-point game. Peschel had one in the air that looked good, wouldn't fall. Make it a 2-point game instead. Three-pointer falls for the Golden Bears. They're up by 8 again, 45-37. Road is long and the opponent is tough. Brenna drives baseline, right side, pull-up jumper, pours it home. Back down to 6. 49, 45, 39. Ball poked away. Hansen saves it. Navragil's there. Finds Evans. Brenna off the turnover, driving down the lane. Hook it up. Won't go down. Navragil's there. Back to Evans in the corner. Huskies can settle it down. Tori Wirtz wants it left side wing. She drives. Hand on her. Drives inside. Kick to Kilbottom. Baseline left. Nikki hangs. Can't hit. Rebound. Brenna fights for it. Has it on the baseline. New possession again. Thrown away. Becker has the steal. Huskies 3 chances at it, couldn't get a bucket, down by 6. 45-39. Ball goes top of the key. Hansen drives into a hanger from 15. She's hit and she missed it. And the rebound, or rather the foul, going to be called on Brenna Evans.
My bad.
Huskies all over the hustle plays on that last possession, just couldn't finish it off with a bucket. They're down by 6. Free throws for Hansen. Katrina Tice checks into the game for Nikki Kilbottom. Aaron Navragil sat down as Caitlin Peterson checked in, and Morgan Draheim is in for Brenna Evans, who has 3 fouls. Down 6. They've cut the lead in half with 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. Golden Bears at the free throw line. Hansen's first is good. Tuned up the defense. Forced turnovers to the tune of 4 here in the quarter. Find themselves down by 8 again. Golden Bears have found their footing offensively, scored on their last 3 possessions. Top of the key, Katrina Tice looking for a cutter. It's Tori Wirtz. Wirtz drives to the baseline, picked up, drives against the third defender, tries to slip it out into the corner. Golden Bears have the loose ball. It's Schultz. She stops her dribble and finds Hansen. The Huskies turn it over, down by 8. Crucial possession right here to keep it from going to double figures again. Need to stop. Hansen. Pocket pass over to the right side for Dubois. Slips it up top to the hands of Michaela Johnson, who's out there due to foul trouble. Hansen has it, stops her dribble, finds Schultz. Schultz with 10 on the timer. Right side, it's Wheatcraft. Head fake, drives in the lane, spins in the lane, hangs, can't hit, rebound. Huskies have it. They do get the stop, now need the bucket. Draheim pushes it up the floor, under 5 to play in the third quarter. Morgan looking to feed Katrina Tice in the post. Instead, it cycles around the outside into the hands of Peschel. Peschel left wing, top of the key, CP. Thought about the 3, drives instead to the lane, lays it up, couldn't get it to go, but she was fouled, and will go to the free throw line after the media timeout. Caitlin Peterson can get free throws. After the blocking foul whistled on Michaela Johnson, get free throws to get back to a 6-point game after this. 4:42 to go. Huskies back in it against the Golden Bears in the third quarter. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in orthopedic surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Huskies down by 8. Free throws coming to Caitlin Peterson. Out of the timeout. Husky fans, Preferred Credit Inc. is a proud supporter of Husky Athletics, your partner in success. Check them out today. PreferredCredit.com. Huskies today are 6 of 8 at the free throw line. First trip for Caitlin Peterson. Hit 2 clutch free throws against Duluth late in that game. Is 3 of 5 at the line. Wirtz, Draheim, Peschel, Tyson Peterson stay out on the floor as CP hits the free throw. 47-40. One more coming. Was the 4th foul on the Golden Bears. So the next one, the Huskies will shoot the rest of the quarter, and CP drains them both. 47-41. Inbounds. Barely makes its way into Hansen. Brenna Evans with foul trouble on the bench with 3. So could be there a while. 3 ball comes up short. Out of bounds, save to Caitlin Peterson. Up the floor for Tori Wirtz. Tori pushing it down the floor. Tori peels it off right side. Looking for a trailer. Instead, it's Draheim. Top of the key. Morgan Draheim drives. She hangs. Can't crawl it home from 3 feet. Got to the front of the rim and just wouldn't finish. 47-41. Still down by 6. Left side corner. There for Dubois. Cycled around to the right side in the hands of Kuma. Guarded by Kelsey Peschel. 4 minutes to go. Peterson nearly had the steal, but it finds its way to Wheatcraft. Over to the right side. Held by Dubois. Backs out on Draheim. Dubois starts to drive, finds Wheatcraft for 3. Off back iron, no good. Long rebound, and it is saved in bounds by the Golden Bears. They've got their own hustle play. Dubois is open. Instead, it's Kuma right side. She can't hit. This time the long rebound to Peschel. Huskies do get the stop once delayed. Kelsey Peschel, right side wing. Skips it, top of the key. Peterson wide open for 3. Put it up, knock it down! CP! Big triple! 47-44. Huskies within 3. 9 points for Peterson. What a bucket. 1 possession game. 3:23 to go in the third quarter. Ball on the right side wing in the hands of Dubois. Holds it with the left hand, guarded closely by Draheim. Picked up by Tice, turns the corner, drives into CP. Charge called, offensive foul. Caitlin Peterson, have a quarter, why don't you? Husky ball, 3:12 to go in the third. Big 3 on one end, rotates perfectly on the other. Draws the 3rd foul on Hansen. Husky ball in a 1-possession game with 3 minutes to go. They were down by 12 at the half. Brenna's back in offensively, playing with 3 fouls. Evans goes right side. Tori Peschel's out there too. Looking for Tice in the post. Tori dribbles to the top of the key. Peschel over to Evans on the wing. Under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. 15 on the timer. Brenna straight away. Thought about the 3. Drives to the free throw line. Puts it up. Knocks it down. 1-point game. Nearly all the way back with 2:45 to go in the third. 47-46. 13 for Brenna. Dubois over to the left side. Wheatcraft finds Kuma cutting through. She stops her dribble back to Wheatcraft. 10 on the timer. Picked up by Navrajil. Navrajil lets Wheatcraft go around the screen. Picked up by Tice. Lob inside. Schultz. Late rotation for the Huskies. Good movement by the Golden Bears. And Schultz lays it up and lays it in. 49-46. Back to a 3-point game. 2:20 to go. Peterson 9 in the game. 7 have come in this quarter. 2-point jumper. Katrina Tice pours it home from the top of the key. 49-48. Shots falling in the third. They're 7 of 13. Timeout Golden Bears in a 1-point game. The Huskies have outscored them 18-9 in the third quarter. And St. Cloud State 1 point down to the Golden Bears. It's 20-9, to erase 11 of the 12-point deficit. And they're getting contributions from all over the place. 49-48. Huskies down 1. Timeout Golden Bears. It's a full timeout. We take it with them. 2:04 to go in the third. Huskies down 1. It's Husky basketball from their field.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
St. Cloud State proving their mettle against a very, very good Golden Bear team who had them by 12 at the break. They've come back with 2 minutes to go in the third. Huskies are down 1, 49-48. Golden Bears with the basketball off their called timeout. 20 on the timer, 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Right side, Kuma dribbling with it. One of the starters, Jaden Hansen, with 3 fouls in this game. Sitkovitz drives baseline. Got it to Dubois. Extra pass, three-pointer, Wheatcraft, and she knocks it down. That's going to be the X factor. Hit one there. It's a 4-point game, 52-48. Right side, Wayne Peterson. Cutter's going through. Goes to the top of the key for Tice. Tice looks to hand off. Instead, it's going to go to CP. CP well away from the bucket. 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Evans, left side. Guarded closely by Kuma. Brenna looking to break her down. Step back. 17-foot jumper. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Brenna Evans, 15 in the game. 2-point affair. 52-50 Golden Bears. Minute 18 to go here in the third quarter. Looking for a stop and a bucket. Get all the way back tied. See what you do in a fourth quarter in closing time at home. Huskies trying to jump Dubois. It goes. Skintovich, three-pointer blocked. Loose ball over to Caitlin Peterson. Katrina Tice, the big block. Brenna down the floor. Brenna down the lane. Brenna left side, put it up, couldn't get it to go. She thought she was hit, and the officials didn't see it in traffic. Loose ball to the Golden Bears. Brenna doesn't necessarily normally miss by throwing it into the bottom of the backboard, but that is what it is. And now Schultz down the lane right side. She is fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line with 45 seconds to go in the third with a 2-point game. You see that Brenna Evans drive, too, on the last time. Caitlin Peterson willing this team back here in the third quarter from a 12-point deficit. She will sit as Nikki Kilbot comes in. Sydney Schultz to the free throw line, hits that one. Tori Wirtz will check in. And she'll do it after the made Schultz free throw. Makes it a 4-point game, 54-50. Huskies with the basketball. They shoot free throws on any foul. Tori Peschel sits as Tori Wirtz comes in. Kilbot, Navrashil, and Tice on the floor. Huskies ought to be able to get something that they want open near the bucket. See if they can keep the spacing and the timing. Brenna in on Dubois, around a high screen left. Brenna right to the bucket, lays it up, high off glass, no good. Rebound, Nikki Kilbot has it, goes off glass, can't get it to go. Tice has it, she'll go up, and it won't roll home again. Loose ball, Brenna tracks it down in the corner. Shot clock is off. Tori Wirtz, she'll pull it out. Got it to Brenna. Final shot. The shot clock is on. About a 5-second differential. 10 on the timer. Brenna, top of the key. Drives right side. Brenna hesitates. In on Betcher. Fade away. Can't hit it off glass. Rebound. Pulled down by Dubois. 4 on the timer. Dubois stopped by Torrey Wirtz. Dubois kicks it out. Wheatcraft for 3. No good. And the Huskies will go to the 4th. Down by 4. They cut 8 off the lead in the 3rd quarter against the 3rd best scoring team in the NSIC. Held them to 14 points in the quarter. St. Cloud State puts up 22. And it's 54-50 to the 4th here at Hallenbeck. Huskies trailing. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Looking for career opportunities in a dynamic industry? Want to find a career working for a stable company headquartered in St. Cloud? Since 1978, Speedy Delivery has been your next day delivery specialist. Speedy Delivery is currently looking for route delivery drivers, CDL drivers, vehicle mechanics, and both full-time and part-time package handlers. For more information on how to become a part of the Speedy Delivery team, visit SpeedyDelivery.com or call 320-251-6697. Speedy Delivery is a proud supporter of St. Cloud State Athletics, equal opportunity employer.
Husky fans, make sure you follow St. Cloud State Athletics and your favorite teams on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. That's your chance to win prizes and stay current with your favorite SCSU athletics teams. Golden Bears will start the 4th quarter with the basketball up by 4. St. Cloud State in that quarter, 9 of 20 from the floor. They held the Golden Bears to 4 of 13. 2 of 8 from beyond the arc. The Huskies were 1 of 2. Down by 4 from when they were down by 12 at the half. Trying to win a game where they trailed at the half for the 2nd time this season. Just the 3rd time they've been down at the break. 54-50. Golden Bears got it to Hansen. Straight away, top of the key. Open 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Erin Avergil. She'll push it up to Brenna Evans. Brenna driving. Brenna straight down the lane. Left side. Blocked from behind by Becker. Well, that's what happened that time. She is number 1 in the conference in shot blocking. She blocked that one out of bounds. Foul situation, 3 apiece on Skitovich, Becker, and Hansen. 3 starters for the Golden Bears. Lob goes to the free throw line on the inbounds for Nikki Kilbot. She goes to work, middle of the lane, put it up, couldn't get it to go. On the rebound, pulled down by the Golden Bears. Still a 4-point game, 9:25 to go. Dubois, she'll push it up the floor. Megan Dubois, 15 points, 4 assists, and 7 rebounds in this one. Left side to Becker. Becker nearly had that one stolen by Brenna Evans. Finds its way to Hansen. 15 on the timer. Back up top, Wheatcraft. Now Rachel on her. Wheatcraft drives. Forced to the baseline. Bounce pass comes back out, but she traveled first, and the Huskies forced the turnover. 54-50. Huskies have not had a lead or tied this game in the second half. Haven't had a lead since the first quarter. Excuse me, it was early in the second quarter. Their largest lead came in the first quarter. Torrey Wirtz, top of the key. It was 19-18. The Huskies led. Torrey drives to the baseline. Step back jumper over Becker. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 2-point game. Loose ball up the floor. Hansen lost it out of bounds, and it's Husky basketball. Forced another turnover. Back-to-back possessions. Now they can tie it up with a bucket. Take a lead with a big bucket. (54-52). Inbounds finds Brenna. Fresh 30 on the shot clock. Evans over to Wirtz. Wirtz wide open. Right side wing 3. Back iron no good. Rebound Nikki Kilbot. Nikki goes to work. Middle of the lanes from 7. Blocked by Becker. Good defense from Becker. 2 of the best to do it in the NSIC. Battling right there. And Becker got her that time. 54-52. Into the post. Now Nikki going to be whistled for reaching over the top. As 2 of the best, you got to let them go to work there. Nikki, her first foul, first on the Huskies. Didn't come here to hear whistles. Lob goes into Skitovich, inside Becker. Becker to the rim, lays it up and lays it in. That's what the Golden Bear fans came here to see. Good play by Becker. Lob, Kilbottom. Nikki's got it. Underneath, laid in, plus a foul. Battling in the post. Nikki gets the bucket. Beautiful feed on one side. Becker finishes. Beautiful feed on the other. And Kilbot can make it a 1-point game. Nikki has 12. The free throw makes it 13. It's 56-55. Inbounds to Dubois. Kelsey Peschel draws that defensive card. 2 fouls on Peschel. Watching on Dubois, one of the best point guards in the conference. Wheatcraft, hands off, Skittovich, top of the key, turns the corner, blocked by Kilbottom. Loose ball, Golden Bears have it, it's Becker, put it up, missed it, rebound Kilbottom. Huskies got the stop. Brenna hasn't stopped yet, drives and pulls it back out. Chance to take a lead with any kind of bucket for the first time in the second half, first time since it was 1918. Peschel, top of the key, towards right side angle. Torrey dribbling with the right hand, bounce it into Navarjo, rolling to the rim, and Aaron gives him the lead at 57-56. They're all the way back. 7.5 to go in the game. Huskies by 1. Wheatcraft, top of the key. Wheatcraft elbow jumper. That's short. Rebound Huskies. Huskies stops on 5 of 6 possessions in the quarter. They're up 57-56. Right side Brenna. She drives. Got a step past Hanson, who then blocked it away from behind. It'll be Husky ball out of bounds underneath the bucket. Erin Navarjo. Huge, huge bucket for her. Moments ago to give the Huskies the lead at 57-56. In the first half, the Huskies were down by 16, 39-23. They were down 12 at the half. Kilbot will sit. Katrina Tice checks in. Inbounds deep in the far corner there for the Huskies. Goes into Torrey on the left side. 15 on the timer into Tice. Going to work in the lane. Tice puts it up against Schultz. It wouldn't go, but she was fouled. Schultz fouled her early and often on that. And 2 shots for Tice. Katrina, good job just going right to work. Could have called that on the ground. Tice kept going to work, earns the free throws. It's the second foul on the Golden Bears. Free throw is good. 10 of 12 for the Huskies. Tice's first trip. Second one halfway down and out. Rebound, Schultz has it. So 1 of 2. Huskies up by 2, 58-56. Long pass down the floor. Huskies lost Wheatcraft. She was fouled by Caitlin Peterson. And CP didn't think so. Got some sort of explanation from the official right there. Shot was missed. Free throws coming up for Wheatcraft. I'm with CP. 58-56. Free throws for Wheatcraft. That's, I mean, I don't know what he saw there. Goes back to that anticipation we talked about. I do have the benefit of the replay, but wow. Wheatcraft hit the front end. And the second tie game, 58 apiece. Brenna Evans crosses the timeline. Thought she had Katrina Tice early. Instead goes top of the key for Tori Wirtz, and she's fouled. That's the third on the Golden Bears. 6:53 to go. Fouls racking up on both sides, which isn't a shock the way things have been whistled here. By the way, it was the second foul on Caitlin Peterson. Peschel to the top for Katrina Tice. Tice hands off for Brenna. Brenna thought about the 3 and a moving screen called on Katrina Tice. So the Huskies will turn it over. On the moving screen. Tice the handoff, then went through. It's contact created by the Golden Bears. She wasn't setting a screen, she was running through and the Golden Bear pushed her. Now Hanson drives, she's fouled. And that will be on Brenna, which is her 4th, with 6:44 to go, and it's the 4th on the Huskies. So fouls, 2 of them, to put them back towards the bonus in less than 10 seconds. Navarjo will check in. Tice sits down. So the Huskies will go big. As Brenna will sit. 58-58. Kelsey Peschel's going to run the point. Hanson, off back iron, no good. Second one coming up. 6:44 to go, 12-point deficit at the half. We got a tie game now with a free throw coming for Hanson. Free throw is good. 1 point lead for the Golden Bears, 59-58. Peschel running the point, 4 fouls on Brenna Evans. That's a storyline to watch. Brenna's had a big second half too. Post, high post. Tori Wirtz tries around a Kilbottom screen. Tori Wirtz to the elbow left, underneath, Kilbottom. Kilbottom turns and lays it up and lays it in. Good feed from Aaron Navarjil, high to low. Hansen dribble it up the floor, 15 for Kilbottom, 60-59. 6:15 to go. Wheatcraft drives baseline, stopped there by 2 Huskies. Kick it out and travel. Big turnover. Huskies got to use it here. $60-59. Huskies have a fresh possession with just outside of 6 minutes to go. Trying to make it 3 straight wins and pick up a second win in this week of 3 games. Played on Sunday, beat Duluth here. Playing tonight, trying to beat Concordia. Big one against Mankato, the top team from the South tomorrow. Tori Wirtz on the wing. Slips it to Navarjil. Navarjil head fake on a 3. She drives left side, got to the rim, laid it up and laid it in. Aaron Navarjil the bucket to a 3-point largest lead of the half for the Huskies. 62-59, under 6 to play. Hansen, right side wing for Dubois. Dubois looking to step in and then out. Hansen has it, trying to find Schultz. Over to Wheatcraft, back to Dubois. 15 on the timer. Dubois dribbling to the top of the key. CP taps it away. Assistant coach Jess Hartman. That whole possession on the left side, calling right here, CP, to be on the watch for that kick to the corner, and Caitlin Peterson got a fingertip on it. Jess knows what she's doing. 62-59, up by three. High post, Becker, kick out, Hansen, 2 on the timer. She drives into Caitlin Peterson, and they'll call a blocking foul with 1 on the timer on CP. Hansen veering just enough that time. I don't know, maybe if CP doesn't go down, they just let it go, and it's a no call. Might not have been a no call anyway. They didn't quite get to square up for the charge. Hansen can't hit the free throw though, so you'll take that. Is it 11? There's 4 fouls on Becker? Yes, so she's got 4. Brenna on the bench, she has 4. Second free throw no good. Rebound, Nikki Kilbott rips it away. Lobs it up to Kelsey Peschel. Pushing up the floor, and the Huskies will settle it down. Peschel running the point with Evans on the bench. Kelsey directing traffic through with the left hand to the right side wing for Tori Wirtz. Tori back up top, Caitlin Peterson. Over to Peschel. Peschel on the wing, closed out by Dubois. Into the post for Tori. Wirtz was fouled on the catch, puts it up, off glass, got it to go. Tori Wirtz, 14 in the game, Huskies by 5. Lob goes to the middle of the floor to Hansen on the inbounds. Across the timeline with 5 left in the 4th quarter. Top of the key, Dubois trying to cross over on Peschel, playing good defense. Dubois down the lane, nearly lost it. Bounces it baseline, Becker, jumper, rattles home. Good find, flat-footed jumper, but it goes down. Peschel to the high post left for Peterson. Peterson holds it there. Back to Peschel. Kelsey Peschel, I thought was going to put up one of those big triples right there, but a good closeout. Navarjil has the top of the key. Go to CP, 13 on the timer. Kilbott needs help. Got it from Peschel, 7 on the timer. Peschel drives, Peschel to the lane, lay it up too strong, didn't draw iron. Rebound ripped away, jump ball, possession arrow Huskies with 2 on the timer. And it'll be a media timeout, so the Huskies can talk about it with 2 seconds on the shot clock, and they'll get Brenna Evans in the game. 4:15 to go. Huskies were down 12 at the break. They're up 3 in the final 5 minutes and have the ball to try and extend the lead. 64-61. St. Cloud State by 3 with the ball. When we come back to Hallenbeck, it's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcast, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Husky fans, you're looking for a career in a dynamic industry with a stable company based in St. Cloud? How about Speedy Delivery? Since 1978, the next day delivery specialist. Opportunities online, speedydelivery.com, or call 320-251-6697. Equal opportunity employer and a proud supporter. Husky Athletics. Huskies 2 on the timer, inbound underneath their own bucket. Brenna to do the inbounding to Torrey. Torrey got the shot away, off glass too strong, and the rebound pulled down by the Golden Bears. Got a shot off, up by 3. Now they're on defense, 64-61. Dubois, kick out. Wheatcraft for the tie, got it. 64 all, under 4 to play. The 3 ball, big. Huskies have withstood it before. They're gonna have to do it again. They're getting outscored by 18 at the 3-point line alone. Top of the key, Navrajil over to Tori Werns. Peschel trying to cut her way through. She was fouled. That'll be the 4th foul on the Golden Bears. 2nd foul on Dubois. Brenna lobs it up to Tori Werns. Off the inbounds, Tori will veer to the right side with it. Tied at 64, Huskies with the basketball. Such an effort to get back from down 12. Tori drives right side. Leans in through the defense, off glass, no good. Rebound, Kilbot pulls it down in traffic, put it up, a lot of contact, missed it. Rebound, Tori underneath, flips it out to Brenna. Evans, head fake on a 3. She drives, draws contact, and goes to the line. Take your pick. At any point, call a foul. They decide to call it on Brenna's drive. And Brenna will go to the free throw line. Everybody's shooting the rest of the way. That's the 4th foul on Hansen. Brenna can't hit the front end. 17 fouls whistled on the Golden Bears, 15 on the Huskies. 17 combined in the second half. Brenna's got one more coming to try to give the Huskies a 1-point lead. And she does. 65-64, Huskies up 1. 16 for Evans. 3:12 to go. Left side, Dubois. Wheatcraft has it, tried to get the pass inside. It was cut off by Tori Werns. Inside, Becker had it stripped away. Loose ball, finds Wheatcraft. Up top it goes Dubois, straight away 3. Off back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brenna Evans. Fine with anybody but Wheatcraft taking it. Lob goes to the left side wing. Inside, Kilbot spins to the rim, lay it up and lay it in. What a feed from Tori Werns. Huskies by 3. Dubois having to work to get the inbounds, and does. Huskies up 3. Right side, Skittovich has it to a cutting Wheatcraft. Wheatcraft inside, lay it up and lay it in. 67-66, timeout Golden Bears and Coach Johnson. Huskies by 1. Basketball to the Huskies. A full timeout on the floor. Nikki Kilbot has 17 in the game, the reigning NSIC Player of the Week. 16 for Evans, 14 for Tori Werns. Huskies down 12 at the half. They went 22-14 in the 3rd quarter. They're outscoring them 17-12 here in the 4th so far. A lot of work to be done. Up 1 with the ball, 2:29 to go. Back to Hallenbeck after this. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit PreferredOne.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in orthopedic surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
St. Cloud State by 1, 67-66, shooting 42% for the game. They've been over 45% in both quarters of the second half so far. Huskies have the basketball with 2:28 to go. Possession arrow belongs to the Golden Bears. Brenna Evans enters it in the offense on the left side wing. Over to the top of the key for Tori Works. Picked up by Wheatcraft. Tori to Navarjil. Navarjil, top left. Over to Kelsey Peschel. Peschel, left wing three. Put it up. Wouldn't roll home. Rebound pulled down by the Golden Bears. Oh, I would have bet a lot as that one was in the air, was going to fall. Dubois down the lane, and I would have bet a lot they'd call a foul no matter what happened on that drive. It's going to be on Kelsey Peschel. That'll be her third. 2 minutes to go, and it sends Dubois to the free throw line in a 1-point game. Huskies are 2 of 12 from beyond the arc. Golden Bears are 9 of 20, plus 21 from deep. Lead it by 1, now tied at 67 apiece. 2 minutes to go. It's going to be a crucial offensive possession no matter what. Down the other end, free throw is good. It's a 1-point lead for the Golden Bears at 68-67. 2 minutes to go. Huskies need a bucket. Where do they go? Plenty of options. Brenna backs it in, goes around a left side screen from Navarjil. Stops her dribble. Slips it to a cutting Navarjil, too strong, and the Huskies turn it over. Huge. Need a stop, down 1. Skitovich lobs it, middle of the floor, taken away by Tori Works. Tori attacks, put up the jumper, rolls it home! Turnover to a bucket, Huskies by 1. 69-68. Impactful, I'd say. Top of the key. Drive and kick Wheatcraft. Guarded by Navarjil. 95 seconds to go in the game. Huskies by 1. And a whistle and a push is called as Skitovich was fouled by whom? Fouled by Tori. That's her second. So it'll be 2 free throws for Skitovich. Eight of 40 coming into the game. Can't hit the front end. 0 of 1 today, can tie the game at 69. Minute 34 to go. Second one is good, rattles home. 69 all, minute 32 to go. Huskies looking to execute in the half court. Starters are out there to do it. Brenna to the top of the key for Tori Worth. Around a high Kilbottom screen. Tori right side wing. Looking for another screen or Navarjil top of the key. Goes up to Aaron. 15 on the timer. Lob Kilbottom under the bucket. Lay it up and roll it home. Huskies back up by 2. 71-69. Minute 10 to go. 2-point Husky lead. Looking for stops. This is where the defense wants to be. It's what they do. Left side Wheatcraft to the free throw line. Kick out. Hansen with 16 on the timer, back to Dubois. Picked up by Navarjil. Dubois drives, kicks to the corner, extra pass Wheatcraft, lobs inside. Skitovich up against Navarjil, up against Words, couldn't get it to go. Out of bounds, off the Golden Bears. Timeout, Huskies up 2 with 47.6 to go. It's what they do. Defend in the half court, forced a tough shot, got the miss, and it goes out of bounds. St. Cloud State had to score big time in this half to come back down from 12. But when they needed it, the defense was there, and they've got the ball out of bounds. They'll advance it to the near side, past half court, up by 2, 47.6 seconds remaining. This team has such fight. Huskies never short on fight, never short on believing in themselves. 71-69. Performances from all over the place. You go back to the third quarter when Caitlin Peterson. Caitlin Peterson, that big 9 points, took a charge, hit a 3. And now the Huskies need a bucket here. They'll still have to get a stop, but a bucket here to go up by 2 possessions. Peschel into Brenna Evans. Full complement on the shot clock. 17-second differential shot in game clock. Brenna guarded closely by Hanson, who's got 4 fouls. Foul puts the Huskies at the free throw line. Huskies will spin it around, waste the clock away, into Tori Wertz, backs it out. 28 seconds left in the game. Over to Tori. Tori with 8 on the timer. Tori, top of the key, on Wheatcraft, drives left side. Tori spinning from the left elbow, put it up, off back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Golden Bears. Shot clock is off, 71-69. Can't have a 3. They'll play it out. Dubois, top of the key, goes right side. Inside they go, looking for the tie. Kick out, Nikki got her hand on it, poked out. It's Husky basketball. It's Husky basketball with 2 seconds left. No, he's wrong. He's going to see that he's wrong. They're going to look at it, and they are going to see that it is Husky basketball. 71-69. Won't have a great angle on that with one camera, but they're going to look and see if it's possession white or blue. Let's take a pause while they do that. 71-69, game in the balance, 2.3 seconds left. 71-69, we pause. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcast, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
We'll take it as a positive. They're bringing a third set of eyes in to look at this. Looks pretty clear here. It might be Husky basketball. There's 2.3 seconds left. Wheatcraft going after it, knocks it out of bounds. So all 3 officials have seen it. Now they're talking it over. And we'll get a call. It is Husky ball! They got it right! It's Husky ball with 2.3 seconds left. 71-69, they lead it, and they've got the basketball. Huskies will take a timeout. They'll advance the basketball. And the replay works. (71-69). St. Cloud State. I don't know that they charged in the Golden Bears with that timeout. The Huskies instead take it. So, I mean, the Golden Bears did take a timeout. Each team showing with 2 right now. And the Huskies have the ball. Got to get it in, get fouled, and hit free throws. 71-69. The Huskies were down by 12 at the break. By the way, what they just do? They defended again. Again, they defended and put the Golden Bears in a spot they didn't want to be. And it got knocked out of bounds, and it was Husky ball. 71-69, 2.3 left. Inbound to Tori Wertz. Tori is fouled immediately. And we'll go to the free throw line, and there's 0.9 left on the clock. And a 5th foul. So they're going to look at the clock. All right, they're going to see what the clock says. It gives me a second. Again, I just kind of drove by this particular topic. But, I mean, the seniors here that came back, it's so difficult to really categorize the impact that they've all had. But Tori Wirtz, at the top of that, without question, the length of her 5 years has been the most impactful consistently. I don't think anybody would argue that. The strides that all the other players have made, Aaron coming into the program, what Nikki is doing at such a high level this year, Caitlin Peterson, such a clutch player in so many ways throughout her career. But Tori Wirtz, in the entire, and again, it's me looking at my 10 plus years here now, but in that time, few athletes at this school, certainly not in the sports that I've covered, again, keep it on me, basketball, women's basketball, men's basketball, and football, few athletes have had as big an impact on their program through the life of their career as Tori Wirtz. And again, it's great seasons, tremendous players have been so lucky to follow. But when you think about Tori Wirtz and what she has meant to this program, this team, this coaching staff, there's not going to be many more who you put ahead. They put 1.3 on the clock, so they added 0.4 seconds to the clock.
You got a game clock. They're going to call a timeout right away.
71-69, and that impactful Tori Wirtz with 16 points in the game, 1 of 1 at the free throw line, goes to the line here, and a chance to put the Huskies up by 4. Hits the first. I don't think I'd put anybody else out there. And the second. 2 made by Wirtz, 4-point Husky lead. Timeout Golden Bears to advance the basketball. This team was down 12 at the half. They took the absolute best from the Golden Bears in a 25-point half. That was Golden Bear basketball in that half. They were driving, they were kicking, they were hitting those threes. St. Cloud State absorbed that, came back, and got right back on that defense in the third and fourth quarter. Held them to 14 in the third. They're sitting on 15 in the fourth. Golden Bears are going to get their points. They went 9 of 20 at the three-point line. The Huskies went 2 of 12. They went 14 of 24 at the free throw line. The Huskies stayed within 1 there at 13 of 17. The Huskies have forced 19 turnovers in this game, 11 of those in the second half. Now 1.3, up by 4. Golden Bears inbound, in the corner. It's Dubois who gets the 3 away, and she missed it. And the Huskies come back from 12 down at the half, win their 3rd straight, their 6th in a row at home to start this season, and have one of their best records ever to start in SIC play. They are 8-1 in conference play for just the 3rd time ever. And tomorrow, a chance to do what they've never done, and that's win 9 of their first 10 conference games in the NSIC. Huskies 73, Golden Bears 69. It's a final from Hallenbeck, and the Huskies are winners. You heard it right here on the Husky Sports Network from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready